Welcome back to Fastest Three Periods. Week 2 of the college hockey season has ended, and we'll look at the best highlights. We are back, and we start in St. Paul, Minnesota, where St. Thomas and Minnesota played not cat and mouse, but cat and gopher. It was 2-0 Minnesota before Mac Byers bought into a shorthanded rush, putting St. Thomas on the board. To end the second period, St. Thomas went tic-tac-toe to take the lead. It was a high-scoring affair at 5-5 heading to overtime, and it didn't take long for Himmy Snuggerud to drive down low and end the game with his second goal of the night. On Saturday, it was all Jimmy Snipes again, putting in a loose puck on the power play, and going top shelf over Trotter as the Gophers sweep the Tommies with a 3-0 win. Next, the Beavers of Bemidji hosted half of the Icebreaker tournament, and 2 great games were played. Friday, the Badgers were in town, and in the second, Cruz Lucius found a rebound from Fitzgerald to break the 1-1 tie. Soon after, Leighton Road walked down Main Street to tie the game back at 2. With both teams scoring one in the third, overtime was imminent. With under a minute to go, a long stretch pass allowed Lucius to cruise down the ice and put in his own rebound to win. Saturday, it was Army who skated into the Sanford Center, and it only took Jake Hewitt a minute to whip up a goal and get Army up early. The lead wouldn't last for West Point, though, as Eric Polkamp rolled the ball with a wrister from the blue line to tie the game at 2. Overtime was needed again in Beaver Country, but it was again Road busting the dam to seal the win for the Bees. Out east at the M&T Bank Arena, AIC took on the defending Natty champs. Halfway into the first, Josh Barnes got the barn lit, putting the Yellow Jackets on the board. After the Bobcats tied it up, Blake Wishing-Wells again got AIC the lead. But after a scrum out front of the AIC net, the game was bound for overtime, tied at 2. With a couple of sweet moves from Quillen, the Wallstrom wall fell like Berlin, and Quinnipiac completed the comeback. On Saturday, the Bobcats came out in full force, with Lipkin giving hard lip early. In the second, Rosanen was showing some sassinin', putting the Bobcats up a commanding 5-0. To end it in the third, Tellier had to phone in on the action, and Quinnipiac blanked AIC 8-0. Thanks again for tuning into this week's Fastest Three Periods. We'll see you all after week 3.